This is KPTV, Channel 12, Portland.
From the Portland Sports Arena, this is Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Tom Peterson's 82nd and Southeast Foster Road, Oregon's largest TV, stereo, and appliance store. And by Marv Tonkin Ford, where you're number one. Hello, once again, Frank Montema here. Glad to have you with us, and we're going to have a lot of action for you tonight, and the interviews, so forth, going on. First, I want to tell you something that I really hate to do, but it happened, and I think it's old. You know, last week that Buddy Rose is up here, and during his interview earlier in the middle of the show somewhere, he predicted, along with everybody else in the country, he made a prediction about Dallas and said Sue Ellen, psychiatrist, had done it. Well, I've got to say that at the end of the show, we had just gone off the air. He thought we were still on. He came running up and said, I want to change my prediction to Kristen. It happened. I was looking forward to doing a lot of kidding of him if he hadn't been right, but it turns out that he was, but it was off the air. We'll be back in a moment. That's all the covering up for Buddy Rose I'm going to do. I'll tell you that. Here's Tom Peterson tell you about some great buys out that way.
At Tom Peterson's, the best video deal in town. Choose from these great brands: RCA, Zenith, Sony, Panasonic, Magnavox, JVC, Sanyo, Quasar. And when it comes to price and value, we're number one. As advertised this week in TV Guide and in TV Click, your choice of a Sanyo programmable video recorder or a Magnavox video disc, only $6.97. If you prefer terms, only $36 a month. And when you buy any video recorder or video disc, you get to take home free one of these great titles every week for 5 weeks. When you have viewed one movie, you simply return to the store and choose another until you have viewed all 5. Then you can select one of the movies for your very own. Buy either this Sanyo video recorder or this Magnavox video disc for only $6.97. If you prefer terms, only $36 a month. And you get 5 great movies to view in your own home free. That's Tom Peterson's.
Could we see the McCulloch 610 chainsaw?
But you're beavers.
Oh, it's not for us. It's a birthday present for our dad. He just doesn't have the bite he used to.
Well, the 610 sure has power to spare. Come on around back, boys.
Gosh, it starts faster than Dad, too.
Well, that's the electronic ignition.
Gee.
And it's got anti-vibration for smooth cutting.
Gee whiz. What's that?
The chain brake for safety.
Wow.
Any more questions?
Yeah. Can it sing Happy Birthday? Take it easy, Barney.
McCulloch 610. Sawing is believing.
Well, in the foreground, some youngsters out here with homemade signs. We welcome them as long as they don't spend a lot of time in front of other people at ringside. And, of course, all around the sports arena, another near-capacity crowd. 1980 marches to a close as the greatest year in the history of professional wrestling as far as the attendance goes. Been with it for 13, going on 14 years now. I tell you, it has been a super year. In fact, the last 3-4 years, it seems as if wrestling has really had a resurgence. You know, it used to be big and was, back 14, 15 years ago, 12 years ago. Good crowds going on, but lately, in 1980, whew, it's been super. Or some of that can be attributed maybe to the wrestling and the talent of the wrestler coming to the Pacific Northwest. Always been good, but I think it's gotten even better. Whether you like him or not, you got to give credit to Buddy Rose, of course, Roddy Piper, Rick Martel, had a lot to do with it, Jay Youngblood. A lot of things going on. The Kangaroo, and a lot more things coming. On hand tonight, the Midgets. And they'll be around here for another couple of weeks on most of the cards that we tell you about later on. That's not a midget, that's a young man having a ball. He down in the front row. It's a hard place to get tickets to. First match about ready to get underway. Don Owen, matchmaker promoter for a number of years now. The family, the Owen family, has been doing it for some 50 years plus, 50 plus years, I guess, the way we should say it. Don Owen in the ring for the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first event this evening be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 248 pounds, the Destroyer. His opponent in this corner, 232 pounds, from Georgia, Eric Emery. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Portland Commission has demanded and ordered Playboy Buddy Rose that he has to defend his Northwest Heavyweight Championship next Tuesday, because he has not defended it for a month. And what do you want?
You want a title match Tuesday? Fine. I'll pick my own opponent. I'll pick Eric Emery. You want a title match? I'll give you a title match.
Now, he claims that he's going to pick his own opponent.
Watch out. Johnny Boyd out of the dressing room. Emery is keeping the Destroyer from interfering.
You listen to me, Rose. You listen to me, Rose, and you listen right now. You're going to defend your title against me next Tuesday, or I'm going to kill your butt. Next Tuesday night, it's going to be you and I. If anybody else is in this ring, I'll smash their heads in. You're going to wrestle me, boy. Don't think you're not.
Well, excitement in the air, as the late, great Lonnie Main used to say. Sandy Barr talking to the wrestlers that are supposed to be going. We had things pop early between Boyd and Rose. Sandy Barr checking that mask, see if there isn't a foreign article of some kind in there. It's been alleged by some that the Destroyer is a little piece of metal that he slips around to his forehead when he headbutts. It's very, very, does the job, let's put it that way, effective. Sandy Barr seemed to be a pretty good look at it. Side headlock. Eric Emery on the Destroyer. The throw for the takedown to the head scissors. There's a kip out of that. A circle lockup, pin to the ropes. Sandy Barr trying to get a break. A headbutt by the Destroyer. And he submits willingly to a check by Sandy Barr. Here, go ahead, check my forehead. From behind, chinlock. The Destroyer with the hold on Emery. Emery back and forth. A takedown, Sandy Barr coming around to check on it, see if there was use of hair. Sandy Barr checking it again. Snapmare for the takedown, body press. Do not get the pin. Eric Emery against the Destroyer. Emery from Atlanta, Georgia. The Destroyer, parts unknown. Sandy Barr, third man in the ring. Dandy Sandy doing the counting. Emery helped up on the apron, then belted, helped up by a tug of the hair. Stomp side of the head. Down on the concrete floor, Eric Emery. Emery catching it, forearm smash, but on the ropes from the Destroyer. Destroyer side headlock. To the midsection, Emery working, now coming with a flying tackle. The Destroyer goes down, puts him down again. The Destroyer dives under that one. Catches him with a chokehold. Lift up in the air and throws him off. The Destroyer lifting his man with a chokehold about 3 feet off the air and then just throwing him away like a rag doll. And does it again. Sandy Barr warning him. He beat the 5 count that time. Headbutt again by the Destroyer in that controversial mask. 1, 2. Now he turns out of it. Headlock from behind, the Destroyer. Well, there's the germ of a cry of the crowd if we want Eric. Doesn't enthuse much of the crowd, however. And we've got another dandy one. It's not a turn away. Anybody who's here at this time is still getting in. And as I peek back in that corner, the front of the sports arena, I see people are still coming in. Another good crowd, good turnout. Hope you take your opportunity. A lot of people do it for Christmas. Make it a Christmas gift. Take someone you know. Bring them to wrestling. See wrestling maybe somewhere else around the state of Oregon or Washington. Flying tackle, 2 of them by Emery. And does a leapfrog, goes underneath, coming back, and he's caught with that chokehold again and thrown off again. Making a good moves. But the Destroyer keeps going to the chokehold, picking his man up and then throwing him about 7 feet, 8 feet through the air. Elbow smash, top of the head of Emery. Roundhouse right. Emery take a lot of punishment. He's made few good moves here, but generally the Destroyer has been on him and been at him. The Destroyer at the headlock from behind, working it on Eric Emery. Emery in the hold. Good shot of him there.
7 minutes gone.
Young man, a lot of people think is going to do very well as a professional wrestler. He's nailed by a flying tackle by the Destroyer. Dives underneath that one. Caught with a hip throw, but kicks off. Taken down. Side headlock. The Destroyer with the side headlock on Emery. Down on the canvas, middle of the ring. Sandy Barr looking on. Main event tonight. Don't know whether we'll have it on TV or not. Hopefully we will. It's 4-man, actually total of 8-man tag match, 4-man teams. The Army, some are calling it the Army against the Marines. Youngblood and Boyd, of course, leading the Marines. Buddy Rose's Army. Going to the chokehold again. There is no rule that you can take that 4 count after you take it so many times. 1, 2, 3, and he throws him off. And really has him literally hanging from the ropes by his feet. Wicked knee
3
drop.
minutes remaining.
Knee drop. Put on the ropes by Emery. The Destroyer thinks he's won. He's taken into the rope. Wrapped up. 1, 2, and not quite. Emery nearly putting a surprise win on the Destroyer. Suplex drop. Emery supleed to the mat by the Destroyer, covered with a body press. And again, Emery finds the rope to the foot. Oh, a knee lift coming off the ropes by Emery. Caught the Destroyer, bent over to get the shoulder throw. That's just a right cross. And again, standing drop kick. And another. Emery covers him with a body press. 1, 2. It's a series of short shots. He's got the his finger going one finger hole to the other, pulling that mask toward him. Butt shot, reverse whip, going up, coming back. Emery climbed the golden stairs there, went up to the second turnbuckle, threw a flying body press at the Destroyer, who was getting out of the way of it. Emery landed hard.
1 minute.
Again, picked up with that choke hold, thrown off. Pile driver, Emery pounded into the canvas. 1, 2, and 3. The Destroyer wins it. Okay, as we are wont to do, we're going to take a look
11 minutes
at the board
and 16 seconds.
Tell you where wrestling is coming up. Take a look at the board. Tell you where wrestling is coming up in the next few weeks, or in the next week, primarily. And I want to tell you that on most of these, just about all of the towns that we're going to talk about, the midgets will be appearing. The Destroyer not content with his victory, getting a few more shots in. But things going on all over the Pacific Northwest, and we want to tell you about them. And I think we're about ready to run down them right now. Let's take a look. Tomorrow at Elma, in the Washington at the high school gym at Elma. Grandview on Monday. Portland, a big special here, the championship match by Buddy Rose defending. Wednesday in Medford. All the stars will be there. Thursday at Salem, they've got a gigantic card there, a double ring battle royal for $10,000 purse. Friday in Eugene wrestling, Elton Owen has a super card there with the midgets at South Albany High School in the Albany area. Next Saturday, we're back in Portland. And then a week from tomorrow, we are in La Grande, Oregon. So remember, Elma, Grandview, Portland, and Medford early next week. We'll be right back. Now here's Ellen Tonkin from Marv Tonkin Ford.
When Ford speaks, nobody listens.
Well, I wasn't sure if those kids would listen or not. That's the Lincoln High School Pop Warner football team, and sometimes I weren't sure if they were listening to us when we were coaching them this season. But I hope that you listen to the easy way that we have for you to buy a new Ford, Marv Tonkin Ford, this weekend. It's our pick-a-payment plan. You decide how much you can afford to pay each month for a brand new automobile. $100, $125, $150, $190, whatever. You let us work out the payment plan that fits your needs at interest rates that can be less than the current prime rate. For example, this 1980 Ford Pinto Pony can be driven away tomorrow for just $107.58 a month. Or suppose you want a new 1981 Ford pickup. This F100 style side can have payments that'll be less than $140 a month, $137.41 to be exact. Or suppose you want America's gas-saving new 1981 Ford Escort. Lots of deluxe equipment on it, can be yours for just $162.05 a month, and that's less than $5.50 a day and the price of a haircut in some places. Or how about this workhouse, this powerful 1981 Ford F-250 style side can be yours for $188.70 a month, and it's loaded too with options like gauges, coolant package, auxiliary tank, power steering. All of these terms are yours with just $1,000 down, cash or trade. So you know the way that we're trading today at Marv Tonkin Ford, where your present car will probably make the down payment. And that's at Marv Tonkin Ford, where you're number one.
Well, Thanksgiving Day, if you're kind of logy with the turkey, you want to go out and get some action at night, it's going to be at Salem. Sandy, a big card down there.
Yes, I'm just ecstatic about this big card down in Salem at Thanksgiving night at South Salem High Gym. Over 20 wrestlers in this big double ring battle royal. It's the first time ever in the Northwest, plus midget tag matches and 9 other single matches.
Okay, a lot of action, and it's a South Salem High School. A change in location this one time. South Salem High School, Thanksgiving in Salem. And now we're going to talk to the man that's been around here a while, and part of the excitement we talk about the great wrestling in the year 1980 and the 70s, the Flying Dutchman, Dutch Savage.
Thanks, Frank. We've got a super big week coming up. I guess, as you folks know, the midgets are in the area right now. Coming up tomorrow evening, Elma, Washington at the high school gym. And then Monday night, we're back over in La Grande, Washington, in the Yakima Valley. You people from Yakima and surrounding towns, the midgets will be on the card. Grandview at the new high school gym. This coming Tuesday night, Don Owens has a big Portland special plan. The midgets will also be on that card. Wednesday at the Armory in Medford, Salem, as you just saw at the Grand Theater. I think it's at the Grand Theater, isn't
South
it?
Salem.
South Salem, I see. Friday night, Eugene, also in Albany at South Albany High School. I will be on the card in South Albany High School, at least running the card. The midgets will be on that card, South Albany. And Saturday, Portland again. And next Sunday, La Grande. I understand all the ringside seats are sold out at La Grande. They're ordering more tickets. You people want to get your tickets for La Grande. We're going to be up there not tomorrow, but the following Sunday. Midgets are going to be in Scappoose, Oregon, coming up. Hillsboro the following Friday, and so on. And the ladies going like this, and I got to go. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Dutch Savage, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Tuesday night, that special here in Portland. Buddy Rose have to put his championship on the line. And at Salem, that Thanksgiving Day card is at South Salem High School. Some 20 wrestlers expected on that card. Right now, we're going to hear one of the men makes our show possible, has for many, many years now. And he's going to do all the talking tonight. All I got to do is introduce him, and he'll tell you about great buys at Southeast 82nd and Foster. Here's Tom Peterson.
Why is Tom Peterson one of the fastest growing appliance dealers in the greater Portland area? Well, I'll give you 3 great reasons. First, our twilight delivery service means you can buy a major appliance as late as 4 p.m. in the afternoon and get it delivered the same day, and that's 7 days a week anywhere in the greater Portland area. Maybe your refrigerator failed this morning. You need one today, not tomorrow. Maybe all the members of your family work and there's no one home during the day. Twilight Delivery Service is for you. The second reason is our instant credit program. Charge it. If you have any of these credit cards, Sears, Visa, MasterCharge, American Express, Ward's, Penny's, Carte Blanche, Diners Club, you may qualify for $750 instant credit. And right now, you can save $50 when you buy this Hot Point washer and dryer pair. Our regular price for the pair is $548, but you pay only $498 for both pieces. You save $50. That's Tom Peterson's.
This is sword and sorcery with a vengeance. Shogun Assassin, rated R.
Getting ready for the second fall action. Second match action, check that. First match was 1 fall. 8-man tag match coming up, and I am informed now that it appears that we will have that on tonight's show. Near sellout crowd, good crowd on hand. I don't know how many of them came through the door to get out of the rain, but I guess it has been raining. Those people I saw coming in around 8:30 or so, pretty wet. A lot of things happening moving into the holiday season right now, of course. And professional wrestling, one of the great drawing cards of all time. The Battling Midgets, and there's a new one. Little Indian fellow by the name of Lone Eagle joining to team up with Cowboy Lang, one of the greatest ever in NWA history. Go against Tokyo Joe, Billy the Kid. And here's Don Owen, introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be 1 fall. Introducing in this corner, 285 pounds from Seattle, Tiny Anderson. His opponent in this corner, 238 pounds from Hawaii, Jimmy Afai.
Jimmy Afai. Siva Afai, if you will, his real name. Siva Afai against Tiny Anderson. Anderson moving down, coming down here from Seattle. He's from Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota. Sandy Barr, the referee, giving instructions. I think somebody asked me during a commercial break what it was they said about Dallas as far as Buddy Rose is concerned, and I must admit that after we went off there, just after we went off the air last week, he came up and said, I changed my mind, I predict that it was Christian who did the shooting. I don't know what else he'll have to say about it, but I've got to admit that he did say that to me last week. Most of the show, I thought he was going to be wrong. Look forward to ragging him some tonight, but I guess I can't. They lock up, arm drag, and a hip throw. Nearly 300 pounds thrown over the hip of Jimmy Afai. Afai from Hawaii. Side headlock for the takedown. Jimmy Afai in the middle of the ring. He's got the takedown on Anderson, Tiny Anderson. Gets him turned over, seemingly on his shoulders. Some of the ringsiders across the way yelling that he's using trunks for extra leverage, and Afai comes back, throwing a few punches. Sandy Barr warns him, he says, well, get the man off my trunks. Don't want him getting in my trunks. Side headlock. Coffee. Working it on Tiny Anderson. Into the ropes. Thrown off. Running tackle. Puts Anderson down. He goes down, and Offie coming after him with a knee drop. And an elbow drop. That time, Sandy Barr, as well as the cameras, catching Anderson. With the headlock. Jimmy Offie. He's got Tiny Anderson down on the mat. Battle of the A's, Offie and Anderson going. Second match. First match of the evening, the Destroyer beat Emery. Eric Emery looking good. Took it right to the end of the match, but was defeated. Headlock. Offie has the hold from behind on Anderson. Tackle. Anderson goes down. And a body slam. Offie throwing the 288, 89-pound Anderson to the mat with a body slam. Anderson finally between the ropes and back into the ring. Grabs an armbar. Elbow smash. Flip over by Offie and a kickoff. Grabs the headlock. A hip throw. Elbow smash, side of the head, and another one. Anderson into the eyes of Offie. Hawaiian backs off, hanging on the ropes. Anderson going in after him. Right tackle. Anderson goes down. Elbow smash, nails Offie. Drops him to the canvas. Knee drop by Anderson. Coming after him again, misses this one. Offie out of the way. Anderson coming out with a whip. And a monkey flip. Rolling up on top. No, covers him with a body press. 1, 2. That's all. Double knee lift. Forearm smash. Offie brought it off the rope. Front headlock. Offie on Anderson on the canvas. And getting to the standing position, Anderson trying to find a way out of it. Front headlock, now standing. Offie body slam. Anderson with a shot to the head doesn't faze the Hawaiian. The Islander not phased. Now a headbutt.
7 minutes gone.
And a seat drop to the midsection by Offie. Right hand, left hand. Whips Anderson. Catches him with a shot to the midsection. And he's going to go for a suplex with Anderson, nearly 300 pounds, and does it. Suplex drop and a diving headbutt. Covers him with a body press. 1, 2, and Offie's the winner.
In 7 minutes and 41 seconds, the winner, Jimmy Offie.
Jimmy Offie, the winner over Tiny Anderson. We'll be right back. Now here's Ellen Tonkin from Marv Tonkin Ford, out where you're number 1.
Hi, Al Tonkin once more, and this time to show you a few of the exceptional used car buys we have for you this weekend at Marv Tonkin Ford. Let's take a look at this 1979 Dodge Trick van. We were asking $10,800. Tomorrow, first come $98.59. That's loaded with power steering, automatic AM/FM stereo, even air. And let's take a look inside.
No, come in, I'm not ready.
Well, I'll see you after the commercial then. All right, okay, and let's take a look at this 1978 Chevrolet Nova. Should bring $4,000 easy tonight, $33.94. What a buy. And if it's a gas-saving pickup you want, let's take a look at this Courier. Probably asking what year. It's a 78. Good buy at $4,400. Tonight, $38.80. And this 1978 Datsun 210 GX, automatic steering, tilt wheel, good price, $4,700. Our price tomorrow, $39.19. And this is a 1975 Honda Civic, last but certainly not least. It's our buy of the week. Original price, $31.81, reduced for $500 to $26.81. Another $300 off, first come, $23.81 tomorrow. And I want you to remember all of our used cars are one of a kind, so please shop by early tomorrow so you won't be disappointed. You know, we've more than 200 cars for you to select from, and that's at Marv Tonkin Ford. And I want to say a special hello to Bill Stevens from Lentz Auto Body, good friend of ours at Marv Tonkin Ford. And I want you to remember that that is Marv Tonkin Ford, and that is the family Ford store, and that's where you, the customer, are number 1.
Well, in action shortly, the Army with the General.
Bonema, did I pick the right woman? Did I pick it?
After we were off the air.
After we went off the air, I picked the right woman. I know everything. I'll tell you something else. They can't stop JR, and they can't stop Buddy Rose. Buddy Rose has formed an army. Jay Youngblood has formed an army. So what we're having coming down to now is who is the toughest men in the Northwest. Cortez, Destroyer, Oliver, myself, we are all considered true champions. My championship, being a champion, you call the shots. When they asked Ali who he wanted to fight, he said, they asked Duran, he says, I should say 2 Owens, but no, Boyd's trying to be a thorn in my side. Well, Boyd, you're not going to get your way. I'm going to get my way this time.
I don't know what these Indians trying to do, form an army. I've never seen an Indian army before, but here's this Jay Youngblood. He come out here. He's got his partner, Joe Lightfoot. He's got this Buzzsaw Kane. He's got this Johnny Boyd. All these guys, they think they can take on an army like this. They got to be crazy.
That's right, Youngblood. We are going to finish with the main chief of the army tonight, and that's Jay Youngblood, and we're going to break his neck.
Buzzsaw Kane, you got a good body, you got a lot of potential, but you're making one mistake. If you were on my side, you'd be making the big bucks, brother. You're making a bad mistake hanging around with the French Poodle and the Bulldog and that short man, Johnny Boyd, that I can eat bowls of soup off his head. I'll put 10 grand on the line if the man stands 5'10". He don't go over 5'7", right, Cortez?
Yeah, that's right. Like I said before, if you want to talk about Buzz Sauer,
Everything in their horns and body, but up here, ooh.
When I speak, people listen. The Destroyer, Oliver Cortez, Buddy Rose, J.R. Ewing, hallelujah, nobody can stop us.
That's the Army. And here's the sponsor, Tom Peterson.
Save $100 at Tom Peterson's on every 25-inch color TV. Choose an RCA 25-inch console and save $100. Choose a Zenith 25-inch console and save $100. Choose a GE 25-inch console and save $100. Choose a Magnavox 25-inch console and save $100. Those brands are the 4 top-selling TV brands in America, and they're all at Tom Peterson's.
Ralph, look. Winchell's is taking 75 cents off any dozen donuts.
No, you don't mean any dozen, Norma.
Any dozen, Ralph.
Oh, look at those chocolate ones.
Oh, and the apple fritters.
Oh, no, not the lemon. 75 cents off the lemon?
Any dozen, Ralph.
They stop at nothing, Norma.
I know, Ralph. Here's the car keys.
75 cents off any dozen donuts. Anytime at any Winchell's.
Monday at 7:30, Henry Fonda and Lucille Ball think 18 is enough.
My interest in you has nothing to do with securing a mother for my children. They don't deserve anyone as good as you. Furthermore, I have no desire to go back to sea. In fact, if you'll have me, Helen, I'll be happy to remain ashore forever, because I happen to love you.
Yours, Mine, and Ours. Monday at 7:30 on KPTV 12.
We're back, and so is the team of Jay Youngblood, Kane, a Kangaroo, Joe Lightfoot. The Army coming down the aisle. Don Owens will do the introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, I should know better than to put a match like this on television, but the sponsors requested that this bout be on the TV tonight, so we're going to go ahead and do it. But I'd ask everybody to stay away from the ring, sit down and stay away from the ring, because there's a lot of men up here, and don't come near the ring at all. This will be the best 2 out of 3 falls, a 4-man, 8-man team match. Introducing in this corner the team of the Cuban, the Destroyer, Rip Oliver, and Playboy Buddy Rose. In this corner, the team of Joe Lightfoot, Jay Youngblood, Kangaroo Boyd, and Buzzsaw Sawyer.
This Army's so tough, Ronald Reagan called me personally and asked my Army to free the hostages from Iran. That's how much confidence the President has in us.
Well, well, well.
Louis, bring him up to ringside. Louis.
With all the names mentioned, I might as well let you know that I'm Frank Bonema. Ready to try to cover the action. Now, the rules state, as if the rules are going to have much to do with this one, that it's 1 man in the ring for each team at a time. Same rules as in 2-man teams. Oliver saying, what's with your muscles, Kane? I got bigger muscles than you do. Buzzsaw Kane, Joe Lightfoot, the Kangaroo, Lord Jonathan Boyd, and J.E. Youngblood. Youngblood, for a time, 1/2 of the National Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Champions, 3-team to 6-team both. Oh, Oliver, who had been talking to Kane earlier, Kane tags in And nobody wants to get in the ring. Finally, Oliver does. Eight-man tag match, four-man team. Buzzsaw Kane from Florida won his first national championship at the age of 16. Kane reached out and spanked Oliver.
Buzzsaw Kane, you're on the wrong team, brother.
In the corner, Oliver catches his shot from Kane. And the well-muscled young man really stings an opponent. Now Oliver wants to tag out. Nobody wants to take the tag. Buddy Rose talking to Oliver. Buddy Rose still a little bit on the Cuban's case. Roundhouse right by Oliver misses. He's taken down with the arm drag slam. Youngblood taking over for Kane. Comes with a flying body drop on the left arm. Going to the shoulder. Judo chop. Or oftentimes called a tomahawk and used by Indian wrestlers. And Rose took the tag. Rose went in against Youngblood, and he hardly ever will do that. Side headlock. Drop kick. Nailed him. Rose says, let me on out of here. He tags a destroyer. Side headlock. On the destroyer by Youngblood. Flying tackle. Youngblood coming after him again. Flying body press. May have the first fall. It's a count of two, but that's all. And the Cuban going to come in for the first time and try his hand at it. Go behind, full Nelson on Youngblood. And the Cuban taking him into his corner. Youngblood ducked. Oliver threw the punch. Youngblood was able to fall out of that full Nelson, and he nailed the Cuban. Cuban saying, what's happening here? Supposed to be on my team. They lock up. Side headlock. High tackle. Another one. Puts the Cuban down. A cartwheel back with a drop kick. And he nails three of them. And the Cuban wants to tag out. The destroyer's on the floor. Rose is on the floor. This may be Katie barred the door all the way. Where we're going. Now a huddle by the Army. I think the biggest purpose of the huddle is to talk the Cuban into staying in the ring. He's in against Joe Lightfoot. Here comes the Kangaroo for the first time tonight. Johnny Boyd working on the Cuban. Side headlock. The Cuban catches Boyd coming in. Rather, the Kangaroo did, but Cuban's still in there. Boyd is going to try to interfere. He got the worst of it. Shot. Here comes Youngblood. Boyd was down on the check me. I got too many names to work with. Rose was down on the floor of the arena. Youngblood came after him. Now Kane nails Cortez and body slams him. There'll be a little double teaming. Double clothesline. Youngblood got at them all. Double chop. Covers him with a body press. Oliver in to save the pin. Cortez wants out. Nobody wants to take his tag. Finally, Oliver says, I will. The Cuban and Rose are arguing a little bit over there in the corner. Rose had something to say to Cortez that got him a little hot. Well, everybody's getting into it. Right now, Youngblood's getting the worst of it.
Seven minutes gone.
Knee drop. Now Rose coming in as he is wont to do when the opponent, particularly if it's Youngblood, is hurt. Oh, Youngblood taken almost into the ceiling. Victory roll. Could he have it? Well, he could, but he didn't. And Rose popped up in the wrong corner. Realized that he was in the wrong corner. Double shot to the back of the head, and here comes the buzzsaw. Buzz Sawyer Kane. He really gave the flip to Oliver. Nailed him with a drop kick. Working him the other way. Catches him in the air. Body slam. 1, 2, 3. First fall goes to Youngblood, Lightfoot, the Kangaroo, and Kane. Remember, it's the best 2 out of 3.
8 minutes and 21 seconds. The team of Lightfoot, Youngblood, Boyd, and Kane.
Time once again to take a quick look at the towns where wrestling is coming up. Want to cover those towns and then try to get a little bit ahead for you. Tell you about other things that are coming up. So, if we will take a look at the board and go down it very fast, but we'll hold on it, and then I will give you some of the other towns coming up in December. So let's take a look. You'll see there in Elma, Washington, a big card tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Grandview, Washington, Monday. Tuesday, a big one here in Portland. Wednesday at Medford. Thursday at Salem. Big one, South Salem High School there. Friday in Eugene and Albany. Saturday in Portland. Sunday in La Grande. Tuesday, December 2nd, Othello, Washington. Wednesday, December 3rd will be a shootout in Seattle at the Seattle Center Arena. Also, December 4th, Seaside Convention Center. Big card over there. Seattle's card, 8-man tag. They're going to try this. They like it here so well. And Friday the 5th at Hillsboro, Oregon. I'll be right back. Here's Ellen Tonkin from Marv Tonkin Ford.
When Ford speaks, nobody listens.
Well, I wasn't sure if those kids would listen or not. That's the Lincoln High School Pop Warner football team, and sometimes I weren't sure if they were listening to us when we were coaching them this season. But I hope that you listen to the easy way that we have for you to buy a new Ford, Marv Tonkin Ford, this weekend. It's our pick a payment plan. You decide how much you can afford to pay each month for a brand new automobile. 100, 100 and a quarter, 150, 190, whatever. You let us work out the payment plan that fits your needs at interest rates that can be less than the current prime rate. For example, this 1980 Ford Pinto Pony can be driven away tomorrow for just $107.58 a month. Or suppose you want a new 1981 Ford pickup. This F100 style side can have payments that'll be less than $140 a month, $137.41 to be exact. Or suppose you want America's gas-saving new 1981 Ford Escort. Lots of deluxe equipment on it, can be yours for just $162.05 a month, and that's less than $5.50 a day and the price of a haircut in some places. Or how about this workhouse, this powerful 1981 Ford F-250 style side can be yours for $188.70 a month, and it's loaded too with options like gauges, coolant package, auxiliary tank, power steering. All of these terms are yours with just $1,000 down, cash or trade. So you know the way that we're trading today at Marv Tonkin Ford, where your present car will probably make the down payment. And that's at Marv Tonkin Ford, where you're number one.
South Salem High School in Salem, Thursday night. That's Thanksgiving. 20 men or more, double ring battle royal. $10,000. One of them been trying to get that Jay Youngblood.
Well, I'll tell you what, this double ring battle royal, this is something that's never been held in the Pacific Northwest. This thing is probably one of the most dangerous matches ever sanctioned by the NWA, but I'll tell you what, Frank and all these people here, I've been to one of these, and it's brutal. I guarantee you it is worth coming to.
Thank you very much, Jay Youngblood. The midgets will be on hand, too. That's at South Salem High School Thursday afternoon. We're going to keep it here and talk to Johnny Boyd, the kangaroo, Lord Jonathan Boyd.
Okay, hey, Rose, you made one big mistake, friend. You said that you're going to put the title up Tuesday night. You said you're going to pick your opponents. Well, I'm going to tell you something. He's your opponent for Tuesday night because the commission just okayed it. Hey, Rose, what you say does not go up here, even if you think so. These fans, they get to see what they want because they write in and ask for it. And they want to see me take your belt. And next Tuesday night, that's exactly what I'm going to do, Rose. And while I'm taking your belt, I'm going to screw your head off your shoulders, friend, because you're nothing but dirt beneath my feet. You say you can eat soup off my head? You couldn't even hold a candle to me, Rose. So, hey, next Tuesday night, you're going to be looking at the new champion, but you're going to be doing it in a prone position, laying flat on your back, looking up, and I'm going to be looking down.
That's Lord Jonathan Boyd. We'll be back in just a moment. Right now, I think it's time to listen to Ellen Tonkin again about some great buys this weekend. No, it is not. Ellen, get away. Tom, come on in. Here's Tom Peterson.
We have it at Tom Peterson's. Litton's top-of-the-line touch-control auto-cook microwave oven. The most exciting cooking system. And it's simple. Let's cook a full ham dinner. How many pounds does the ham weigh? How do you like the ham done? Now press the start button, and it cooks automatically with no guesswork. While it's cooking, let me tell you about a $120 free value that comes with the purchase of a microwave oven at Tom Peterson's. It's our exclusive microwave schools. Not one, but 4 classes for you and a friend, and it's free with purchase. The first, how to cook a full meal. Then meat, fish, poultry, vegetables, desserts. And at Tom Peterson's, you can buy this Litton full-capacity dial model microwave oven for only $2.99. If you prefer terms, only $15 a month. Now that's Tom Peterson's.
The Blazers take on the Boston Celtics live from the Garden, Wednesday at 4:30 on KPTV 12 Portland.
Shot of the aisle from the dressing room as the Army one fall down. Comes out. Cuban, Rip Oliver, Buddy Rose, and the Destroyer. winning team, Youngblood, Lightfoot, Buzzsaw Kane, and the Kangaroo. Kane pinned Oliver, and the Army is trying to slip the Cuban in there to start the fall. It's the two wrestlers from the previous fall. Now they tried to tag. The rule is you must make contact with your opposition before you can tag out. Body slam coming up. That's what started the series that ended in the pin. In the last fall, Oliver getting it to the small of the back. Base of the spine. Knee drop. Oliver in the wrong corner. The Kangaroo tags him. Little double teaming. Joe Lightfoot, Buzzsaw Kane with a double shoulder throw. Now taking a page out of the Army's book. Lightfoot and the Kangaroo coming in. He was hitting him with the forearm smashes between the shoulder blades. Tony Boyd was counted off by referees. So what happens? You hold him by the hair. Oh, a seat drop to Oliver. Double chop. Sit out backbreaker coming up. Yes. Youngblood out. Kane in. Buzzsaw comes with a wild right hand. And Buddy Rose took the tag. And some one-handed push-ups by Rose. You think you're built, Kane. I'm a man that's in shape. Now let's get it on. He goes for the body slam. It's blocked, and Rose is slammed. Buzzsaw Kane picking him up and putting him down. 8-man tag match. 4 men to a side. Buddy Rose in against Kane. They lock up. Middle of the ring. Going into the near neutral corner. Rose reversed on the whip. Put into the corner, lifted and dropped. Rose wants out when he sees the Australian coming. Lord Johnny Boyd tagged in. And Playboy was able to get the Cuban to take the tag. Side headlock. Takes him over to the corner. Youngblood in. And now it's Joe Lightfoot in. He takes the armbar, turns it over. They're working on the Cuban, Fidel Cortez. Cortez gets to the hair for the takeoff. Gets him in the corner. He tagged the Destroyer. They do a little double teaming. He's tied up in the enemy corner. It's the Destroyer in against Youngblood now, and a headbutt with a controversial mask. Right hand again. Youngblood over in the enemy corner. Buddy Rose coming in. Kick up. From behind. Working with a headlock from behind, Buddy Rose. And the Destroyer takes the tag. Rose holds. The
5 minutes gone.
Gets him with a stop. The Destroyer out. And now they're going to try to run the wheel on him. Just keep punishing. Oliver nails him. Well, they were going to. Now the Rose comes in. They try to just keep it going. One in, one out. Watch out. He's got him in a backbreaker hold. Over the knee backbreaker. Youngblood in. Saves Lightfoot. I'm getting on that one. Now Rose tags out. Oliver in. Whips on Lightfoot. Now the Destroyer in. Knee drop on Lightfoot. They're working on Little Joe. Oliver back in, the Destroyer out. Went for the knee drop and missed it. Lightfoot was going for the corner. Oliver pulled him back. Now Rose is in. Sandy Barr. Attention diverted. Joe Lightfoot in at the Destroyer, trying to get over that tag out. He's taking a lot of punishment.
7 minutes gone.
Body slam, Lightfoot. And he's been in a long time now. Got all four of them working on him. Now it's the Cuban in. Cortez tagging in. The Destroyer out. He's stomping away on Joe Lightfoot. There's been one fall in the match, and that went to Lightfoot's team, but now Joe Lightfoot, he got out of the way of an elbow smash. Can get over for the tag. Rose coming after him. Body slam. Rose off the ropes and lands on the knee. Rose landed on the uplifted knees of Lightfoot, but he's able to tag out the Destroyer and now Oliver. Side headlock from behind. Elbow smash on Lightfoot. Lightfoot and Youngblood as a team are the Northwest champions. Oliver and Rose. Cradle. Small package, nearly the pin for Lightfoot. Couldn't quite get it done. Between the legs. And again, grabbing the trunks. The Cuban tried to tag out. Now Rose takes the tag. Rose and Oliver.
9 minutes gone.
Beating them in a non-title bout. Drew with them the next time. And they're yelling about wanting a title shot against the Indian team. Body slam. Still Lightfoot. He hadn't been able to tag out. Flying body press from off the top turnbuckle. We're all even at a fall apiece.
In 9 minutes and 26 seconds, winner of the second fall, the Army.
Well, it's all even at a fall apiece. There'll be more. You know that. And we'll be right back with it.
Outside, the sea throws you an angry coming home party. But below, there's comfort. Cool, smoking Royal Comfort pipe tobacco. Now you can take comfort in knowing there's a good-tasting aromatic pipe tobacco specially blended to smoke cool, to always satisfy. Pipe after pipe after pipe. Royal Comfort. If it's a cool smoke you seek, take comfort.
Dutch Savage for Well-Planned Insurance.
You'd think that a big guy like me doesn't need insurance. Maybe. But one kind of insurance I do need is car insurance, and so do you. If you've had trouble finding car insurance because of a suspended license or an uninsured accident for any other reason, call Well-Planned Insurance. You'll probably save money at Well-Planned, and you can use their easy monthly payment plan. Call Well-Planned Insurance at 635-3761. They're in the white pages, folks.
Well-Planned Insurance. We'll help keep you on the road.
Well, the big two-ring Battle Royal Thanksgiving evening at South Salem High School. On that card in a special match, the midgets, and in one of those midgets at least, Cowboy Lang's going to go in a Battle Royal. You're going to try to get that $10,000, huh?
Yes, I am Frank, and I put my $250 up there, and I'm going to do my best and get that $10,000.
Cowboy Lang, one of the greatest midgets ever from the National Wrestling Alliance. Thank you, Cowboy. See you Thursday night in Salem. We'll be right back. We're going to hear now, I guess, from Tom Peterson. No, we aren't. We're going to stay here for the interview. We got our sponsors kind of confused tonight, if that's all right. Going to talk now to the current tag team champions of the Pacific Northwest. It's Joe and Jay.
I'll tell you what. First of all, I'd like to thank all these good people here of the Pacific Northwest for the support they've given us. In our recent bouts, such as like in Eugene, we wrestled against Oliver and the Destroyer, and we have a rematch with them here in Eugene for our titles. We are not closet champions. We are the people's champions because that's the thing that they have named us. And we are going to fight 100% to keep these belts and to keep these people satisfied because they finally have someone that they can believe in. We don't have to run from nobody. You guys, anybody, whoever it may be, Rose, any part of your army, I don't care who it is, Joe and I will take challenges from anybody because we know we have the support of every one of these people in here, and that gives us the confidence that we need to keep those belts.
Since we got those belts, the Army just goes to the promoter, Don Owens, right here, and they cry. They try to make all kind of tag teams together to take those belts away from us. But tell you something, Rose, you and your Army, any combination you want to, you don't need to go see Don Owens and cry. Get on your knees to have a title match against Jay and myself. We'll give you a title match, just as done, sign it on paper, and we sign right down beside your name. Anytime, any places, you want a championship match, you're going to have it, brother.
Okay, that's the word from the champions. Thank you, Jay Youngblood, Joe Lightfoot. Now we are going to hear from Tom Peterson.
At Tom Peterson's, the best video deal in town. Choose from these great brands: RCA, Zenith, Sony, Panasonic, Magnavox, JVC, Sanyo, Quasar. And when it comes to price and value, we're number one. As advertised this week in TV Guide and in TV Click, your choice of a Sanyo programmable video recorder or a Magnavision video disc, only $6.97. If you prefer terms, only $36 a month. And when you buy any video recorder or video disc, you get to take home free one of these great titles every week for 5 weeks. When you have viewed one movie, you simply return to the store and choose another until you have viewed all 5. Then you can select one of the movies for your very own. Buy either this Sanyo video recorder or this Magnavision video disc for only $6.97. If you prefer terms, only $36 a month. And you get 5 great movies to view in your own home free. That's Tom Peterson's.
The showcase of the 81 models, the Portland RV Show. Hundreds of travel vehicles plus the new lightweight fuel-efficient units. The RV Show starting Wednesday for 5 days in the Coliseum.
third. And naturally deciding fall action. Not ready to come up. I'm Frank Bonnebaugh, your host here on Portland Wrestling. And I tell you, it has not been many times I've seen more action than we've had in this bout. And again, to kind of quote, paraphrase what Don Owens said earlier in the ring, he was not too fond of bringing this match and all of the wildness that goes with it on television. But the sponsors requested it, and so he did so. Well, the commercial announcements are all gone. So we will stay with this now to the end of the show. We'll have a wrap-up. Lord knows what happens a lot of times. Get that final interview up here. Joe Lightfoot is pinned for the second fall. They're working on him. It's now Fidel Cortez in there. Cortez has had words tonight, seemingly a little bit of a disagreement with Oliver and Boyd, but they're getting along just fine now. Lightfoot, watch out. He's in dangerous country. Jay Youngblood coming over to assist him. Those two, Youngblood, Lightfoot, of course, as we mentioned, and they are the tag team champions of the Northwest. And in an interview, this would take on anybody. I'll take on Rose and Oliver again. Rose and Oliver screaming about getting a shot at him. A controversial taped thumb. The Destroyer coming in. Oliver insists that the thumb is injured, that he wears it for protective reasons. But he sure seems to slam it up in that throat a lot of opponents. Buddy Rose in against Lightfoot. We're at a fall apiece. In our 8-man tag. 4 men to a side. Buddy Rose, the Playboy. Came in there against Lightfoot. Lightfoot is making a little room. Trying to get over for the tag. He did not make it. The Destroyer and Rose out. But Joe Lightfoot. Lightfoot coming back. Shot to the midsection, then one up on the head. And he stopped again. Cut off at the pass. By the
7 minutes remaining.
Rose back in. When he goes for the turnbuckle treatment, didn't get it. The Cuban and Oliver got their heads slammed together by Lightfoot. But he takes one. The tag is to Youngblood. Here comes Jay Youngblood. Rose coming in. He catches the chop. The Kangaroos in. Rose and the Cuban both get out. It's the Destroyer and Rose. The Destroyer took the tag from Rose and came in. It's the Destroyer against Youngblood. A whip. Oh, he went for the drop kick and missed. A headbutt by the Destroyer on Youngblood. Oliver's in now. And Youngblood being worked on.
6 minutes.
Turnbuckle treatment for Youngblood. young man from Amarillo, Texas. Rose in. Rose taps. Oliver comes in. They're going to double team. The Destroyer gets a punch on him with Oliver holding. Kick to the midsection by Rose. He's in for the Destroyer. Rose challenges the other three members of the team, and they came after him. And it's the Cuban.
5 minutes
Cuban
remaining.
holding Oliver, coming in. Roundhouse right, and he hit the Cuban. 1, 2, 3. Oliver hit the Cuban. Youngblood got out of the way, then spun around, body pressed him, and Youngblood isn't even sure what happened.
In 5 minutes and 19 seconds, winner of the third fall in the match, Joe Lightfoot, Jay Youngblood, Buzzsaw Kane, and Johnny Boyd.
Watch out, let's stay in the ring now. They are hot at the Cuban. They are hot at Cortez. The whole team. Watch out. The Cuban grabbed Oliver. Watch out. It's going to be 3-on-1. They're going to work on the Cuban. Watch out. They got that pole out. We need some help on the dressing room, I think. They are working on the Cuban inside the ring. They were leaving the ring, and the Cuban, Cortez, went after Oliver. Now the blood is starting to come. There's blood flowing. Here comes Kane, Lightfoot, and Youngblood. And those people standing around the ring in danger of getting hurt. We want to tell you, stay in your seats. We want you to see the wrestling. Now they're seeing Lightfoot anyway. Was yelling at him. And it's a bloody, bloody Fidel Cortez. Well, that team came apart. Well, the Cuban being tended to. Three members of the Army in the Crow's Nest.
Destroyer, you can stay. Cortez, enough mistakes. One mistake too many. You're done, Cortez. Oliver, you did the right thing. But one thing first. Johnny Boyd, title match Tuesday night, right? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to fight for my life and prove to the people that I am the true Northwest heavyweight champion. Another thing I'm going to do, the Army is going to step into the ring in a double ring battle royal Thanksgiving night, and we're going to throw all the rest of the turkeys out, and it's just going to be us splitting the pot, including Cortez is going out. But Boyd, Tuesday night's your last chance for my belt. Make it a good one, baby, because you're not going to deprive me of the living that I'm living, baby.
And I understand the tag team champions have accepted your challenge for Saturday.
Well, I guess they should, because we beat them one time and a draw the next. We're the best, Bonema.
Can I say something about my dumb partner? That guy has cost me more time and more money. You? I had the belts. I won them. He lost them. I had it won back. True. He lost them again.
So true.
It's been week after week after week. That idiot comes up and keeps causing me to lose. I tell you what, we don't need nobody in the Army like that. I do not believe.
He doesn't put all his mind to wrestling. He's out with other people messing around all the time. Wrestling's our business, brother.
He's so stupid. He is the one that lost the match, and he comes and hits me from behind. Now, that is stupid, boy. I'm going to say this right now. Anytime that you want to get in the ring with me, I think Tuesday night would be a beautiful night for it. And I can finish the Cuban off and send him back on the little boat.
Did you hear that? Yeah. A little bit shocking, isn't it?
I don't need him.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Look at him. He's crazy.
Well, watch out. Fidel Cortez. Freeman with that pole, and it goes flying.
Hey, listen, Rose. I did everything for you with your Army, Rose. I did my best all the time. I didn't know what happened. But let me tell you something. Rose, I believe in you and your Army like I believe in my mother. My mother gave me life, Rose. But you and your Army just tried to take my life away tonight. But back up, back up. How did boy take you belt away? You ain't up if you want to do it. I'll be glad. And you, Oliver, you will never get away from me. I'll go everywhere to get you. You're gonna regret the day you were born, Rip Oliver. Rip Oliver, the blood is gonna be yours next Tuesday night, baby.
Okay, Tuesday night then. It'll be Oliver against the Cuban. You asked for the match, he accepted it. Buddy Rose defending. And that match has been made defended against the Kangaroo next Saturday, Tag Team Championship match. That's it for now. We're running out of time, and I'm trying to run out of room, too. We won't be back. We'll see you next week.
Your nose where it don't belong, and so are you, Lightfoot.
Brought to you in part by Tom Peterson. And by Marv Tonkin Ford, where you're number one.
Fisher Datsun downtown has a dream deal on new 1981 Datsuns.
Who said that?
Over here.
Well, you're the brand new Datsun 210 Standard. Only $42.99. $199 down, $112.76 a month for 48 months.
Over here.
And you're the new Datsun Standard pickup. Only $53.99. $199 down, $143.01 a month for 48 months. They're both dream deals. See them at Jim Fisher Datsun downtown.
This is KPTV, Channel 12, Portland.